Two sequences of skeleton motion, no labels, no timestamps. Can AI automatically divide a video into a series of actions, showing exactly where each action starts and ends? In this paper, we introduce a hierarchical spatiotemporal vector quantization approach that segments human actions from skeleton data, fully unsupervised. Skeleton-based action segmentation means breaking down a continuous sequence of human skeleton data into a sequence of meaningful actions. Here we see an example of action segmentation, where a person performs multiple actions in a sequence and our model, HistVQ, divides it into distinct action segments over time, without any labels or annotations. But this task is far from easy. Existing models exhibit a segment length bias, tending to favor longer segments while failing to accurately capture shorter ones. They also overlook temporal dynamics, focusing only on post-reconstruction without modeling how actions evolve over time. These challenges make it difficult for a model to consistently identify and segment actions in an unsupervised setting. Our method addresses these challenges by first passing a skeleton sequence S as input to an encoder. The encoder processes each joint independently and maps the skeleton sequence into a latent representation. Next, these joint embeddings are concatenated and divided into temporal patches, producing the patch sequence XP. Each patch is then assigned to the nearest subaction prototype Z, capturing fine-grained motion patterns. These subactions are further grouped into action prototypes A, forming a hierarchical structure from subactions to actions. The action representations are passed to a spatial decoder to reconstruct the input skeleton sequence, producing the spatial reconstruction loss. At the same time, the subaction representations are passed to a temporal decoder to reconstruct timestamps, producing the temporal reconstruction loss. To stabilize the hierarchical clustering, we apply two commitment losses. This ensures that patches stay close to their subaction prototypes and subactions stay close to their action prototypes. Together, the reconstruction and commitment losses guide the model to learn stable, meaningful hierarchical action segments, all fully unsupervised. To evaluate performance, we first match predicted segments to ground truth using the Hungarian algorithm. MOF measures the percentage of correctly labeled frames. F1 checks if predicted segments sufficiently overlap with ground truth. Added score measures how well the predicted action order matches the true sequence. Our approach sets a new state-of-the-art in unsupervised skeleton-based action segmentation, with significant improvements across the key metrics, mean over frames, F1 score, and added score. To understand the contribution of each component, we perform an ablation study. When all losses are included, the model achieves the best performance. Removing the reconstruction loss leads to a significant drop, showing its importance in learning meaningful representations. Without the commitment loss, performance also decreases, indicating unstable clustering. Finally, removing the temporal loss reduces performance, highlighting the importance of modeling temporal dynamics. Here we show qualitative results comparing our method with ground truth and a prior approach. HistVQ produces segments that align closely with true action boundaries. The predicted segment durations are realistic and reflect the actual timing of actions. It also identifies the correct number of segments, avoiding both over and under segmentation.